today's economy, a lot of us find ourselves in a forced long-distance parenting kind of a situation. Now, if you are one who is planning to separate from your children or your spouse, there is a possibility of you becoming a long-distance parent. This video is for you. I would like to share with you something that is very close to my heart. Having served, I want to use that term if that is the appropriate way to put it. Having served as a long-distance parent for about 15 years now, I always get these comments. How do you do it? How is it possible that yourself and your husband, you're both away from your children? And it's quite challenging, I can tell you that. And if I have an option, if my husband had an option, we would not take it. Considering the context of our country as South Sudanese, you find that most of us have our children in another country, leaving us back home to fend for money, for upkeep, and all that kind of thing. So today, I would like to share 5 tips that has helped us all these years, hoping that it will help somebody out there. For us, nobody told us. We started without guidance. We started anyhow, and it has not been easy. I think 2009, that's when we started the whole process. I have a 19-year-old son. I have a 10-year-old son, a 12, and a 9. And I have 2 small babies that I am currently with where I work. And my husband works in a different country. I work in South Sudan. So how are we able to do it? Well, before that, hello, my name is Stella Luka. I am so passionate about family, relationship dynamics, and life lessons. Would you like to know about wifey issues, hubby issues, life lessons in general? Well, if it's all about parenting, long-distance parenting, boy issues, teenage, you have me to tell you all about it. If you have been watching my videos and you haven't subscribed on YouTube, this is the time for you to do it. I'm waiting for you. Just click, follow me on my Facebook, Twitter, what else? Quora, and we'll be friends. Until then, bye-bye. Thank you so much. So now we can proceed. Our day starts very early in the morning with virtual calls just to check in and making sure that we touch base with everybody to plan for the day and know who is going to be where and what we're going to do. With the kids, I normally declare a blessing over them, checking with them, making sure that they are all dressed up properly and ready for school. And then also with the workers, the help that is supporting us, checking with them if the driver is on time and all that kind of thing. So that's the first thing we always do. We start our day very early as 5:30 a.m. We take note of the time differences and we make sure that we are together in all that we do. The second thing we do, we have network that is 24/7 at home. So technology has always been one important tool that we have used to support us with the whole process. We make sure that we have internet that is a strong one and 24/7. Our kids have got gadgets, but we didn't just surrender it to them like that. We have parental control. We ensure that there is cyber safety so that they are not exposed to what is not necessary for them. We have a family WhatsApp group. We leave messages and comments. We use Zoom a lot for homework with the kids over the weekend, and also for external teacher support that will help them. So we use Zoom and they also use Zoom. We do time face, but not so much. Emails, we also do that. So that keeps us in touch and up to date. The third thing that has worked for us is the fact that we have accepted our situation as long distance family and we are committed to it, we ensure that we check in with each other. It's a must. Prioritize our time and energy to ensure that we are together. So commitment is one ingredient that cannot be neglected. If you don't have commitment, then you start breaking and distancing from each other. It's not that we keep this routine all the time, but at least once in a while, maybe when there is nothing that is that serious or important, we go our way. But if there is anything to do with disciplinary changes, travels, holidays, family gathering, whatever, birthday plans and all that, you find that week we are extremely busy and in touch to ensure that whatever it is, whatever project that we are working on is properly planned for and executed at the appropriate time. The fourth one would be communication. As they say in every institution, communication is a very important and crucial ingredient. We make sure that we communicate with each other openly. We share our interests. We are able to speak up. We have trained the kids in a way that they're able to share with us how they feel. If any of them is to come to us and say they need us for whatever reason, we make sure that we are there. We are very, very supportive. That means we ensure that we are always having meetings, virtual meetings, school events. We ensure that we text each other. We are always in touch. So we communicate openly and we ensure that we do not miss any event and we do not neglect or ignore anybody's needs or feelings. That is with communication, and that's the fourth one. Another thing that has helped us above all this is God. We know that, sometimes the parents, as a parent, you can be close to your children, but anything can happen. What we do not take for granted is God. We have faith in God, believing that we can do the best that we can. But at the end of the day, it is all up to Him to ensure that we don't go astray. For instance, our marriage is not affected, and then our relationship with the kids is not affected. We always involve God in every task, every activity that we do. So if you have been wondering how you can handle your affairs as a long distance parent, this has helped us a lot. Another thing that I forgot to mention is a support system. Support from our friends, our family members, and even professional help. We have professional help. We have a professional driver. We have a professional chef. We have a professional nanny. And then we have a professional cleaner. And we have a professional guard. So all this give us the support that we need, and we have emergency contacts and all that kind of thing, that we build this wall around us to ensure that nothing goes wrong. We are doing this not because we wanted. We found ourselves in it. We are forced to be long distance parent. It's not that we want to. If I have a choice, I don't want to do that. But I found myself in it. And as they say, you do what you can with what you have. We have been living apart from each other for a quite long time, but we ensure that we always come together to fulfill our physical needs and just have that physical touch. We take advantage of our holidays as working parents. We take advantage of the holidays of the kids, end of the year, beginning of term, and all that kind of thing. So this has really helped us a lot. If you have something that I probably do not think about or did not mention, kindly share with us in the comment section below and let me know what your thoughts are. How are you managing this kind of situations? So, to crown this all, balancing family and work for a long distance parent is never easy. In my children's school, they have done a survey and they found out that the parents who are operating from a distance are actually more present than those ones who are physically present where their children are. So it is difficult, but it is possible, though it takes a lot of time, energy, and sacrifice. So if you have anything that you want to share with us also, feel free to drop your comments in the comment section below. If you have not been following me on Facebook, please do follow me. Let's grow together and share our ideas to ensure that we tackle the changes that are happening globally, to ensure that our children don't miss the necessary support and guidance from us, much as we are operating from a distance. That is all I have from you. Click on the notification bell so that you will be getting all this kind of information. If you find this information of value to you, do subscribe, share with others. Let us grow together as long distance parents. Until then, bye-bye.